Hey Libra, welcome to your spirit messages for middle of December to middle of January. I am Charlene Lizette. Whether you are new or whether you are returning, a massive thank you to you. Either way, I hope you click subscribe and become a part of our collective. Libra, if you've never seen these readings before, they are meant to complement your weekly, monthly readings. This is like a spiritual or energetic overview of what is happening. And these are messages directly from source consciousness, okay? These are messages that are typically downloaded, all right? I receive downloads and I channel throughout this. So you'll notice my energy is often a little bit different, or I might seem like I'm in between the worlds, and that is because I am. I'm just getting your oracle cards here so we can dive in and see what you can expect as we transition into the Gregorian calendar new year. Remember, it is not actually the new year. That doesn't happen until spring equinox. This is the Gregorian calendar new year that marks December 31st, okay? Ask and you shall receive is the biggest message that source wants you to know right now. Whatever you put out, whatever intention, whatever desire you put out, as long as it is one of the highest vibrational frequency, one that is not going to cause people emotional harm and pain, you will be the receiver of that which you ask for. Having said that, though, there is a lot of learning, exploration, understanding, and shadow work, along with ego work, that you're going to have to apply and implement throughout the next month. As you are experiencing this upgrade, this elevation in consciousness, in your own awareness, you're also learning a lot of lessons on your behavior, on your interactions, on the role you play in your own life that causes you the pain and suffering that you don't want. It's almost like a part of you is attracting these lessons, these experiences, and you continue to repeat maybe the same patterns, the same story over and over again as a lesson where source wants you to understand that, one, you're not alone. So this physical isolation, this physical connection, and this community is really important to you. But on top of that, it's that as you are journeying through stepping into your higher self, as you are journeying through understanding and elevating your consciousness, your awareness, your behaviors, your patterns, the role you are playing here, you know, the destiny life versus the fated life, you are acknowledging and realize the importance of the baby steps that are required. Oftentimes when we're taking action, you know, we begin to overthink things or worry or live in the energy of fear. And source is saying this is not a time to live in fear. This is a time to understand and allow your intuition to lead the way. Even if things don't necessarily make sense, or even if you don't have all the answers, or even if it feels like you're walking down a path of darkness, you are the light. You are the light. As you find a way to be more emotionally open and also more emotionally mature and in tune to your feelings, to your emotions, you find new ways of managing and handling experiences and these obstacles and these interactions with people, places, and things that in the past could have potentially created a lot of anxiety or a lot of worry for you. You may have even spent a lot of time isolating yourself, pushing people away, or not interacting, kind of like hermit mode, for fear of having to be triggered by people. So it's not so much that at this current time you're not being triggered, it's that you're isolating yourself so that you don't have to interact with anybody, so that you can preserve, protect. It's a self-preservation mechanism, and it's not serving you anymore. As we look into your cards and we see further and receive the downloads, we have the Four of Swords, where source is saying it's a time to retrieve, reflect, review, reassess, analyze. It's a time for you to think. It's a time for you to rest. It's a time for you to recognize. What is the role that you're playing? What are the behaviors? What are the patterns? This is like divine wisdom coming through from source consciousness, opening up the floodgates of information for you. Where source is revealing the behaviors, the patterns, the things, the people, everything for you. Source is providing you with like a guidebook, a manual on what is happening right now in your life through the divine wisdom. Saying you want to understand how to elevate, you want to understand how to attract with ease, you want to understand how to manifest your dream life. Be open to receiving, Libra. Be open to receiving. Be open to allow yourself to be a student of the universe. Be open to allow yourself to experience these life lessons and to truly integrate and embody the lesson that you are being taught while you're here on earth. Envision this as Earth School, one where you are always learning, where you are always tuning into Source consciousness, where you are always a vessel to receiving. And let yourself implement that which is being taught to you. For that which is being taught to you is guiding you towards the next stage of your life. Many of you may be acknowledging and realizing the relationships, the friendships, the individuals in your life that have not played a role in supporting you. Many of you may also be realizing the times that you play small, the times that, you shy away from taking the spotlight, from owning and commanding your energy, commanding your presence, because you're worried about what other people are going to say or what they think about you. Living more for other people's external perceptions, living more for other people's external judgments, their points of view, even if they're faulty. And now Source is teaching you and showing you that that does not have to be the way. That you have every right to play, that you have every right to celebrate, to have fun, not be so serious, to let your hair down and enjoy and relish in the laughter and the community and the connection that is available to you out in this world through your neighbors, through your friends, through work, through everything. And the ultimate question really boils down to, what are you still clinging on to that you need to let go of? The great crumbling. This sudden upheaval, this change, this energy, it is being wiped away from you and it is being removed from you by the grace of God. Source is saying these were not foundations that were secure. These were not connections that were solid. Oftentimes, God will take people, environments, places, things out of your life because they hear the conversations that are being had when you are not present. And so as you are journeying through this potentially spiritual awakening, this evolution, you are realizing you don't have to keep thinking. You can do now. Keep facing your true north. You're already doing it. You are already on the path towards your deepest, your greatest manifestations, your biggest, deepest desires. You don't need to overthink things. You don't need to overanalyze things. You don't need to overwork things. Be present, be yourself, allow yourself to be seen, show up authentically, unapologetically, following your intuition, and observe how the world seemingly magically starts to kind of conspire to work in your favor. Almost like this whole time Source was saying, just trust me, let go of control, I got you. Keep taking the steps you're guided to take. I'm going to pop this video here to help you out. If you want to book a session for clarity and guidance, it's in the description box below. Ditto to take any of my courses to support you in your spiritual awakening. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes. We will see you later, alligators. Peace out.